Previously on Reality Resort. Fraternity President Brad quickly orchestrated a blindside nomination of Seth after learning Topaz was the one in danger to go home. Despite some pushback from his team, the block battle confirmed Brad's intuition regarding the career minor leaguer as Topaz defeated Seth, resulting in the sore loser's eviction and the season's first casualty. One block down, and the tourists are catching on to how this game works. But with another immunity competition around the corner, tensions are set to rise. Who will crack under pressure? And who will piece together a win? Stay tuned for a new episode of Reality Resort.
250K on the line. I got the money on my mind. The stakes have never been higher, so I'll do whatever it takes. And this can make me break me, and I know the camera loves me. And even if things get ugly, there's one thing I know for sure. I want that money, yeah. I want that money, yeah. I want that money, yeah. Give me that money.
Well, look who's strutting their stuff at the top of our team. Being able to view this legacy leaderboard will prove very helpful. I'm itching to see if anyone's gonna twist themselves into a pretzel trying to adapt their strategy based on who's at the top. Guess I'll just have to find out for myself. I found this thing on night 1. Knowing you're safe from nomination is such a relief. If my team wins today, I see no reason not to cash it in and let my chakras align.
Oh.
I'm not usually keen on deciphering when a student is crushing on another, but my fascination with books has lent itself nicely to reading faces, too.
Oh, I'm more so worried that the other team is gelling so well together already. I don't know if I have many people to relate to on ours.
You don't have to make any excuses with me. I've got no one to tell.
Thanks. I guess if I've learned one thing here already is that I'm not very good at lying.
An honorable trait. One that as a teacher I appreciate. You're quite the worrywart, aren't you?
Hard not to be. I thought that maybe this game would be a fun distraction from my studies, but I'm starting to realize that might have been a slight miscalculation.
I too deal with my fair share of stress. When it comes to my students, I often advise them to take breaks, breathe deeply, and find a support buddy. To share their burdens with, if you may.
I can do that. Thank you, Mr. Wong.
Oh, no, please, just call me Charles. We're not in a classroom. I was rather hesitant to step outside my comfort zone here. I'm usually not one to throw myself into these types of situations. If it weren't for my students, I never would have signed up for this. Keeping an eye on Sarah seems like a prudent move. Can't let my pupils struggle without lending a helping hand, right?
Charles really reminds me of one of my favorite professors back home. I've always clicked with a bunch of my teachers, so it's such a relief to find that same connection here.
Bunch of lunatics. Let's go down the list, shall we? Tino, total meathead. Finn, total softy. Topaz, total braggart. Olive, total whack job. Everyone here is annoying. But if I'm gonna make it far in this game, it's gonna come down to which clown I can corral the best. I'll treat this like how I treat my job. I won't go home without this money.
Okay.
Would you quit it?
You literally started it, dweeb.
Oh, look at you two. How cute. Acting just like my kids back home.
Your crotch goblin wishes.
You know, when my children fight, it's usually just their way of saying, I love you.
Considering I've known this dork for 5 days, there's not a single chance.
Oh, sweetie, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean, maybe you two have more in common than you realize. Besides, is this really the vibe you want to give off? The others might think you're not taking this whole game seriously.
Publicly butting heads with Drew might not actually be such a bad move. If they think I'm gunning for him, they might just keep me around a bit longer. I'm all about maximizing my time here, so let's roll with it.
Okay.
Why so mute,
It's my
Drew?
plan.
Sorry, I don't talk to boomers.
Oh, this one clearly has trust issues. I'll leave you two be. Watching those two, I can't help but think of my own kids. They've got the same energy as Danielle and Matthew. Miss you both. Mama's gonna bring home the win for ya.
Are you enjoying Reality Resort? Do you want to see more? Then make sure to check out our Patreon to help the series grow. Your support will help us maintain a consistent release schedule, and in return, you'll receive awesome perks like exclusive bonus content and early releases. Otherwise, feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, back to this episode of Reality Resort.
Welcome to your second immunity competition.
Okay.
I'm sure you're all curious as to what the next theme is.
Puzzle?
Since some of you look perplexed, confused, bewildered.
Puzzles. The theme is puzzles.
Yeah.
I was getting there. If I could revoke the points I gave you yesterday for interrupting me, I would.
Puzzles! I love puzzles.
Yes, that's this block's theme. We started you off easy with a relaxed vacation vibe, but it's time to get a little more stimulating. Before we start, though, a little reminder. When there's an uneven number of players, one person from the larger team must sit out.
Ooh, I'll volunteer. I could totally use a break.
A break from what exactly? It hasn't even been 5 days.
Great! Thanks, Annalise. Oh, and just so you know, sitting out also means losing a couple of points. How's that for selflessness? Now, as for your challenge, your team's planes were en route to drop off some supplies for you, but they've mysteriously crash-landed right here in our backyard. As a result, pieces of the planes have scattered all over. So, your task is simple. Collect all 15 pieces and reassemble your planes.
Ooh, that's
The
cool.
team to hit their buzzer in the quickest time wins not only immunity, but also the supplies the planes were carrying. Are you
Sure.
ready to put the pieces together and soar to victory?
Thanks, we'll find out.
Because crash landing starts now.
All right, team. There's 7 of us, which means we all need to grab at least 2 pieces. Unless anyone else wants to volunteer, I can be responsible for a 3rd one.
Sounds like a solid game plan. I'm on board with that.
Are you sure you want to carry that load, Topaz? Your leg must still be stinging from yesterday. I'll step up to the plate. Put me in, coach.
Oh, sure. Use the baseball pun after the baseball player leaves.
My leg is fine, but dealing with it longer than you'd think. But if you're aiming to impress, be my guest.
All right. Last round taught me a valuable lesson. Being a team player is advantageous. So I'm gonna whip out my charm and butter up these folks like the batch of warm croissants I get for my Friday classes. Worst case scenario, I crash and burn. But hey, I can use this nifty idle thingy for immunity instead.
He's being way too cocky.
love this challenge. Okay,
Way
we
too
won't be able to cheese this by finding the border pieces first, so we need a sound strategy.
With Topaz and Tino, the emus are gonna have a physical advantage over us. So I say we just start collecting as many pieces as we can. Go, go, go!
Are you alright, Finn?
Oh, reckon I'm alright. It's just that puzzles were me and my ex-fiance's thing. Still stings a bit, you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's been really difficult. But you've got to channel your inner Goku and go Super Saiyan. Turn this pain into power and break through. So come on, we need you today. Let's go put this puzzle together.
Kylie's gesture was real nice. Bless her heart, even if I didn't quite understand that analogy. Fact is, I've been scatterbrained as a hen in a fox den these last few months. How does someone go and toss away 4 years like it's nothing?
Splendid. Only 10 more to go.
Whoa, we got ourselves a mathematician over here. Maybe you should change the subject you teach, Mr. History Buff.
That would fulfill the correct stereotype, wouldn't it?
Okay, Charles has a sense of humor, huh? Love that. Pop off, College Queen. Love to see that work ethic shine through.
Aw, thanks, VJ.
Your aura is just fascinating.
Oh.
I would love the opportunity to read you later. Say yes, or that might just alter your destiny.
Sure thing, but let's stick to solving the actual puzzle at hand, shall we? We'll leave the psychic mind games for another time.
My intuition is my compass in this game, and it's pointing straight at VJ as trouble on the horizon.
I agree.
I worry about him.
I agree. You should.
This one's for you, Annalise!
Woohoo! Go team, go!
I've heard a pig in a slaughterhouse sound more excited than that.
Oh my gosh, that poor pig.
Not the point.
Yes, yes, yes! Way to go, Finny boy! I knew Kylie would get you to focus. Patricia who?
Yeah. Patricia who?
Damn.
Okay, now, Tino, BJ, start spraying them around to figure out their orientation.
I couldn't help but notice your demeanor earlier. How you holding up after last night's eviction, big guy?
I'm a bit bummed about Seth leaving, but that's the game, right? Just wish he was more coachable. Saw a lot of potential in him.
Seems like your heart is just as big as those muscles.
That piece is upside down.
Yeah.
Oriented this way.
There we go.
Controlled flight makes no sense. I'd never get in one of these metal birds. Birds are just government drones, you know.
Totally. And the moon landing was staged. I heard they used puppets.
Ha! Funny. It was actually just videotaped at a film studio. You should really brush up on your facts.
My bad. I forgot that you were delusional.
Rad, Mark, man. Time to bring these homies all together again. Kylie, you're a self-proclaimed puzzle wizard, right? Show us how it's done.
Well, I'm actually a mage in world. Oh, never mind. So here's what we'll do. Everybody pick up a piece and try connecting it with someone else's. If it doesn't connect, drop it and try another one.
That's my girl. Great game plan. Okay, let's do it, team.
Oh.
I was so ecstatic to see that my useless skills were coming in handy in this game already. See that, Mom? Dad, your girl is going places after all.
Ooh, but they're staying more.
Alright, team, keep pushing. We've only got 5 more pieces to fit into place. Let's dig deep and crush this.
Tino would make a great ally. Plus, he'd probably be targeted over me, since the others might view him as an even bigger threat. A win-win.
Oh. Oh.
Over here!
Yo, Earth the Cowboy!
Oh.
Ooh, rough timing. Congratulations, exotic emus. You have won your first immunity competition.
Ooh.
Tropical toucans, you'll be getting your first taste of uncertainty tomorrow when two of you are nominated for eviction.
Gee, I'm so sorry.
Seems
I
to me it's
totally messed that
Finn
up for us.
in some way.
Yes, you did. Emus, for winning this competition, you'll get to open your supply crate, which will be in the winner's wing. Now, go enjoy the rest of your day. Or stress out, if you're a toucan.
I must admit, I surprised even myself with my contribution in that challenge. It felt rather gratifying, akin to completing my morning crosswords, albeit with a touch of physical exertion.
I really thought we had this one too. I just wish Cheryl didn't remind Finn of Patricia when we were on a good pace. Poor guy. I hope we'll be okay through this round. I don't want to lose Finn this early.
So I'm assuming that are Finn,
Fate
Cheryl,
has
or
us going
Kylie.
in the right direction once
It's gonna be two of
more.
them.
Well, it's great we won. VJ's aura is unsettling. I see what kind of game he's playing, and he knows it.
Yeah.
I welcome your spirit for guidance, grandmother.
Well, wasn't exactly hoping to whip out my playbook this early, but seems like I'll be playing my cards sooner than expected. Guess that nerd was right. This game does move fast.
What's this? It looks like a hint to a Legacy Idol location?
In the pursuit of improved team chemistry, I suggest we all disregard this note. Agreed?
Or I'll
I
share it.
concur.
That's fair. We gelled
Because
real well
someone's gonna
today.
take it.
I suppose that's not a bad idea for so early on in the game.
Meh. I don't foresee myself needing those dolls anyway.
Cool. Appreciate all your support. Now, what kind of snacks do we get?
Yeah.
What? I might need that. I do not trust a single member of my team, especially after being nominated day 2. I plan
That's
to
true.
survive at any and all costs.
You reckon I'm gonna be nominated?
Admittedly, I haven't talked to the team much since the competition ended. But in the spirit of transparency, I wouldn't be surprised if you were mentioned. It's all right though, my guy. Plenty of time to turn things around.
Aw, fiddlesticks. I guess I wasn't totally prepared for this game. Still don't think I am.
Well, you've got my word that I'll help you, bro. I was actually gonna go join Annalise, Drew, and Isadora by the pool. Come hang with us if you think you need to make your case.
Hey, stay put. Let's talk.
Oh, Marcus, you scared me. What do you want to talk about?
Let's cut to the chase. Your little alliance with the Ginger Pop and Puzzle Master? I know about it.
You found out about that already? Man, ain't nothing going right for me.
Quit the self-pity act. Listen, my intentions are not to reveal it yet. You seem like a decent, if not slightly emasculated fella. Besides, I'm well aware it wasn't your idea.
Painfully accurate insult aside, what's your angle?
It's no secret you're at risk for nomination. But if you expose this little alliance, you might just save yourself.
Huh? And why would I do that to the girls? They've been nothing but sweet.
Simple. Because if you don't, I will. And then you'll lose all leverage over the situation.
Damn.
I hope I don't get grazed as fast as this thing just did. Yeesh.
I rest my case. Get back to me within the hour. Cowboys, am I right? Let me be clear. I don't necessarily want to work with this guy. He just seems more susceptible to manipulation given his emotional state. Plus, it ruins an already established relationship, which benefits my standing. He better comply, or he'll be sorry.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Hey, there you
on
are.
his part.
We were all gonna go swimming and talk about nominees. You gonna come with?
I'll be out there soon. Still gotta change.
Welcome to your second nomination ceremony. This time, it'll be 2 cans finding themselves on the block. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Ooh, tough crowd today. That must mean things are heating up. Me likey. Tropical Toucans, since you lost this immunity competition, you will be nominating first.
Ooh.
I know this feeling. Tension is in the air. Didn't take long for the pot to start boiling. Without further ado, let's find out who's been selected. Appearing on the monitor to my left will be the Toucans nomination.
Okay.
Who happens to be Cheryl. As for the emus, they nominated Kylie. With that, the nomination ceremony is complete. Cheryl, Kylie, you two are in jeopardy of being evicted. As stated, a hint for your block battle will be displayed once I leave. Which I feel like I need to, as there are some serious eye darts being thrown around. Woo! I'll see you all tomorrow.
How could you do this to us? Did I come on too strong? I just really wanted to prove to my parents that I have what it takes to do this. When I win this block battle, I'm coming for those legacy idols.
The nerve of this guy. Ugh, I can tell why he was dumped. Who does that? Way to take advantage of someone who genuinely cared about you. Gosh. Now my plan to build multiple alliances is falling apart. I hate that it's between me and Kylie, but I've never been the one to throw in the towel that easily. You better watch out, Finn.
I ain't proud of that one, but Marcus had me cornered. This game's way tougher than I thought. Hurting one girl to get over another ain't sitting right with me, but no turning back now.
What can I say? I'm no slouch at my job. Usually, I've been resolving conflicts, but here I get to stir the pot. I need to direct my energy into this game so I can put my life back together outside of it.
Cheryl and Kylie, 2 friends bound by an alliance, are set to square off. What exactly happened to cause these nominations?
I think I know.
We'll rewind the tape and show you what went down moments before the nomination ceremony on the next episode.
Then my reaction to Reality Resort Episode 3, Crash and Burn. So the challenge was to build a puzzle plane, and the emus won and the Toucans lost. And it was mainly because Finn was distracted by his ex-fiancée. But then Marcus cornered him and told him to reveal the alliance between him, Kylie, and Cheryl in order to save himself. And I'm assuming he did. And that's how Kylie and Cheryl got nominated. So yeah, that's it.